How well do you know your relationship? You might think everything is going well, but did you know that according to recent studies, more than 60% of people are dissatisfied with at least one key aspect of their relationship? Can you imagine being among them without knowing it? Relationships are complex and can slowly deteriorate without you noticing, until suddenly you're wondering what went wrong. Today we're going to unearth the most common causes of relationship problems and what you can do about them. Whether you're in a new relationship or one that's been going on for years, you'll be surprised to discover the little habits that could be sabotaging your happiness. Stay tuned, because in this video you'll learn how to identify the signs, prevent conflicts, and most importantly, strengthen your relationship so it lasts. Now that we have discussed the importance of evaluating our relationship, let's delve into the key aspects that determine its success or failure. According to Dr. Sue Johnson, a pioneer in couples therapy, a healthy relationship is based on three fundamental pillars: accessibility, receptivity, and emotional commitment. However, we often ignore these principles until it is too late. Let's think about accessibility. Are you really emotionally available for your partner? In the fast pace of modern life, it's easy to fall into a rut and forget what's essential: being present. According to a study by the University of California, more than 40% of couples report that they feel their partner is not emotionally available at important times. This creates a disconnect that, over time, can erode the relationship. Another crucial factor is receptivity. It's not just about listening, but about actively understanding what your partner is saying and feeling. Statistics show that couples who practice active listening and empathy are 50% less likely to end up in prolonged conflicts. Remember, understanding doesn't always mean agreeing, but rather validating your partner's feelings. Finally, there is the emotional commitment. A successful relationship is an ongoing journey of mutual emotional investment. When one of the two stops contributing, the balance tips, and problems begin to appear. Reflect. Are you emotionally committing to your relationship? If not, your partner will probably notice, even if he or she doesn't tell you directly. Now that we have laid the groundwork, it is time to address the root causes of conflict in relationships and how to resolve them. One of the most common problems is the lack of effective communication. In fact, according to a study by the American Psychological Association, 65% of couples seeking therapy cite poor communication as their primary problem. Why does this happen? Because many times we take for granted that our partner understands our intentions without needing to express them. But the reality is that we are not mind readers. A key technique that helps solve this problem is assertive communication. Instead of using blaming or attacking statements, such as, "You never do this," try using "I" statements. "I feel frustrated when this happens." This allows your partner to understand how you feel without feeling attacked, which opens the door to a more constructive discussion. Another challenge is the loss of intimacy, both emotional and physical. In a survey conducted by the Journal of Sex and Marital Therapy, 43% of couples reported experiencing a decline in physical intimacy after 5 years of dating. This can lead to frustration and emotional distance. The solution lies in rekindling that connection through small daily acts of affection and quality time. Studies show that even taking 10 minutes a day to share something meaningful about your day can strengthen your emotional bond. Finally, there is the management of unresolved expectations. Often, we enter a relationship with unrealistic or uncommunicated expectations. We expect our partner to be perfect, to fill all our emotional voids and meet all our needs. But the truth is that everyone has their own limitations. A study by the Gottman Institute found that couples who have honest conversations about their expectations are 60% more likely to effectively resolve conflicts. To face this challenge, it is crucial to be realistic and open-minded. Talk about what you both expect from the relationship and be willing to adjust those expectations when necessary. Relationships are not static, they evolve, and your expectations should too. Here's the crucial point: relationships are not destroyed overnight, but rather they deteriorate little by little through small actions or lack thereof. And the truth is that the solution to many of these problems is simpler than it seems. The main tip that can change your relationship is this: spend time reconnecting, constantly and consciously. Research by psychologist John Gottman found that the happiest couples are not those who have the most things in common, but those who make a daily effort to get to know each other and support each other emotionally. This translates to something as simple as asking, "How was your day?" without distractions, and really listening to the answer. Plus, cultivating small gestures of affection can have a huge impact. According to a study from the University of Georgia, couples who regularly express gratitude are significantly happier and more resilient in the face of conflict. A simple "thank you" or "I appreciate what you do for us" can transform the atmosphere of a relationship. These small moments of daily connection create an emotional reservoir that strengthens the bond when difficulties arise. The revelation here is that it's not the grand gestures that keep a relationship alive, but the small, everyday actions. These are the invisible pillars that support your relationship in the long term. Recognize and value these moments, because they are the ones that make the difference between a relationship that merely survives and one that truly thrives. In short, a successful relationship does not depend on big changes or magic solutions, but on small daily actions, improving communication, rekindling intimacy, and adjusting realistic expectations. The most important thing to remember is that consistent, conscious effort is what really makes the difference. If you identify with any of the problems we mentioned, don't wait any longer to act. Start applying these tips to your relationship today and watch your connection grow stronger over time. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on how to improve your relationships. Also, leave us a comment telling us what the biggest challenge in your relationship is and what you would like to learn in future videos.